Okay, guys, this is my review for Mad Max Fury Road. Mad Max Fury Road it's starring Tom Hardy as Max Radicus, and the guy who played the toe cutter from the first Mad Max movie playing Immortal Joe. Nicholas Hoult is playing Nux, and Cameron Diaz is playing Imperial Fuchsia. Those are the main stars in this movie. But this movie, it takes place after Mad Max Thunderdome. If you guys haven't seen that movie, I recommend you see it before you go see this one, because there's a lot of talk about the Greenlands in this one, because the Greenlands was at the very end of Thunderdome, and Imperial Fuchsia is from the Greenlands in this movie. Pretty much it's about this movie is about Immortal Joe has pretty much is going to get his war people to go to the gasoline city in this movie, and he's recommended Imperial Fuchsia to ride the Warhog, he calls it. It's a big tanker truck into the gasoline city, and he sends them out. And when they go out, Imperial Fuchsia has other plans, and that was taking a detour off of the main road in from Gasoline City to go to this place called the Greenlands. Pretty much, Immortal Joe finds this out, and he finds out that his property is missing. His baby makers. It's a bunch of young women that he makes babies out of because he wants baby boys to carry on his heir of this little village that he has. And he decides to go ride out and stop Cameron Diaz's character in this movie. And when he does that, Nux is sick in this movie. Nicholas Holt's character is sick with radiation poison, I think it is, and he's got a blood bag. It's a human being that's transferring his blood to him to make him feel better. And his blood bag is Tom Hardy, Max. And so he wants to ride out too, but they're saying he's too ill. So he's like, "Oh, I'll just strap my blood bag on the front of my car." And they ride out, and Max is on the front of the car. And it turns out that Nux and Max team up with Cameron Diaz's character to save these girls, get them to their destination, the Greenlands. It's pretty much A to B, B to A, this movie. A lot of fucking car action in this movie. This movie is completely 124 minutes of car action, but it has a meaning to the movie. The movie has a complete meaning to it. It's got a lot of action in the movie, but it's got a meaning to it. A lot of films out there don't have meanings to it when they do action type films. But George Miller always writes his movies, his Mad Max movies, that be pure action, but have meaning to it. The only one that didn't have that much of meaning to it was kind of on the offshore of crappiness was the Thunderdome. But hell, this movie's taking place gone back in the direction of the Road Warrior in that way. Yes, there is CGI scenes in this movie, but he needed to use CGIs for certain parts of this movie. I recommend you guys go see Mad Max Fury Road in an IMAX theater. It's filmed in IMAX. If you can't make it to an IMAX theater, then go see it in a theater. But if you guys can't make it to a theater, I recommend buying it on Blu-ray. My rating for Mad Max Fury Road, here it comes, 10 out of 10. Mad Max Fury Road, rating of a 10 out of 10 from me. And I recommend you guys go see Mad Max Fury Road if you guys want a freaking awesome action film with a meaning to it. But I recommend, if you guys haven't seen the Mad Max movies, watch Mad Max, The Road Warrior, and Mad Max, The Thunderdome before you see Mad Max Fury Road. That's my review for Mad Max Fury Road. I'd like to hear what all your guys' thoughts on the film was. Comment below what you guys thought of Mad Max Fury Road. I'd like to hear what your opinions are. Boom.